Okay, guys, these are the end of retrograde messages for, I'm just clumping you guys together, so I'm not going to have to do every single sign, okay? So we'll just do fixed signs, mutable signs, cardinal signs, okay? So for the fixed signs, end of retrograde messages, and then let's get on to September already, huh? This is ridiculous. The fixed signs. What messages do we have for you? End of retrograde messages. Woo, guys, if you have been really contemplating where to take your relationships, at whatever your relationships look like, especially spiritual relationships, like especially spiritual connections, or relationships you really care deeply for, you know, now is the time to decide whether or not it's, you know, where are you going to go from, like, oh, are we moving forward? Are we moving backwards? Let's, you know, let's just focus. Needing to find your passion again. It's good, guys. This was a good time for everybody to, you know, come up with lots of ideas, to, you know, decide what kind of changes we're going to make, and then we act after retrograde, okay? Yeah, and I see you jumping into something brand new, especially if it comes to enjoying your life again, you know, even just the simple things, you know, maybe you're like, yeah, I'm going to get back into tennis. Or if it's like, you know, that book you meant to write, you start it, you know, something like that. I do see the fixed signs mostly wanting to be single, it looks like. Yeah, yeah. Wanting something new and refreshing, okay? Wanting to like, you know, maybe that person was really holding you back. And this, again, could it be a business partner? Could it be like, it's probably a romance, but whatever. Was this person like, you know, goal oriented like you are, you know, that sort of thing. For the fixed signs. Tower moment. Yeah. There was probably going to be also like a sudden ending of like else family situation or friendship as well. Again, it's for the best, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune here. It was going to happen no matter what. It's just a matter of time, and at least now it's over. You can enter like next year with a clean slate. Yeah, I see somebody was breadcrumbing you here. Probably aren't, they're probably not going to just like walk away easily. I'm just going to warn you right now, but it is coming to an end, especially during the winter months. Trying something new. Maybe some of you are looking at a new career path or starting a side business, something like that, okay? End of retrograde messages for the fixed signs. There will be some stability coming your way and healing. For those of you that have not been feeling well, listen to your gut. You know, it is trying to tell you something here with High Priestess, but you will be healing from it as well. You probably intuitively know what you need to do is really what it comes down to. Anything else for the fixed signs? A move could bring more money. So if you've been contemplating moving, if it's that, or else you're going to have some money to invest in the home you're currently in. It's something like that, but it looks really good. I would definitely tell you guys that if you have been thinking about changing what you do, okay, whether that's taking a new career or starting something new or investing somewhere else, I really think it looks good. That's what I would do. Continue. What else for the fixed signs? End of retrograde messages. Getting out of some sort of funk. Many of you are not healed from a past situation yet. It's going to take some time. Completely understandable. Protecting your income and your energy, which is really good. You might be a little bit cold towards the next person coming into your life, you know, that kind of thing. But I think that's for a good reason. And money. Fixed signs, it's all about money right now. Okay, so I guess that's the focus after retrograde for you. I like it. Somebody's getting something that's worth a lot of money too. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it could be like, oh, somebody hands you something like, oh, this was an heirloom, you know, and it's worth like a shit ton of money. Or, you know, there's some sort of payout. Or it's like, geez, I don't know. This looks good though. It really does look good. What is this imbalance here in your life? Some sort of health issue. Like I said, have your health checked. I don't think it's major, but have your health checked. What do they not see coming here for the fixed signs? There will be somebody who's going to try to stop you from getting ahead. So just be warned. Like whether this is in the workplace or in your family members or something, there is somebody that's going to try to really like, you know, hold you back. Don't allow it. You know, protect yourself at this time. Fixed signs. We're going to end it here. Give me a few more. Sir. No. If you are, no. If you are wondering who the next person would be that you probably get involved with, most likely it's going to be a fire sign. If that is not the case and you're like, no, I would never get involved again, I hate all people, just know that people are going to be finding you very attractive, okay? Sorry. Doesn't mean you have to do anything about it, but it's fact. All right, fixed signs. I'm going to move on to the mutables. Mutable signs. What do we need to know? What are our end of retrograde messages? The mutable signs. Why is it every time I listen to astrology, it's always like, oh, it's going to affect the mutable signs. Oh, it's going to affect, like every freaking time that's all I ever hear. I'm like, God damn, do I ever get a break? Mutable signs. I see somebody rock climbing or hiking or something. Mutable signs. Hey guys, I am looking to travel. I'm going to be going to Nevada. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe in September, but definitely in February. So if you guys have any suggestions or you want to, you know, hit me up and tell me what I need to know. Like I'm not a gambler, you know, something like that, but I definitely want to see, you know, the vortexes or whatever. So what do the mutable signs need to know? Okay, it looks like you're walking away from a situation. Feeling someone's distant, you're feeling distance. We have somebody really overthinking this. There definitely could be a travel plan that does not pan out for you. If it's not travel, it's a move that doesn't work out for you. Why is the Two of Cups here for the mutables? Somebody that couldn't decide on a situation, whether this is a business partner or a relationship. Somebody that could not decide on which direction to go with you, they will be back, okay? Now, for those of you that are looking to get a business partner, I see one coming. And for those of you that are looking to start, no, I'm not going to say that, no. Okay, show me these Ten of Pentacles. I see more money for the mutables. I do. How is this money coming in, though? Lots of guys, this is not a small amount of money, okay? This is a new amount. This is so you could be getting a pay raise. You could be getting some sort of payout. Maybe you're in court. You could be, you know, your business blows up, like something not physically. Amazing. And I see you sitting on money, being actually able to put money away. End of retrograde messages. I like this. Many mutables will be happily single at this time, okay? like so focused on what you're doing and what's coming in for you that you don't really have time to worry about some grubby ass people. Ooh. Anyway, mutable signs. Tower moment. End of retrograde, tower moment. Of course. Why is that? Saying to have strength. Be careful of those people that keep you around because they think they have no other options, okay? Or their other options are gone. Okay? Like you're being sort of like yeah, I don't like it. Sort of like kept on hold, okay? Doesn't have to be romantic. Keep that in mind. For the mutable signs. End of retrograde, dropping a heavy burden. Guys, you could end up meeting your partner in crime soon. We have the Emperor and the Empress. I don't think you know who this person is yet. I think this is brand new. This person's gonna wait and study you before they come forward, okay? Yeah, for sure. Looks like most mutables have to walk away from a different situation first, okay? Something that's no longer serving you. Somebody with a very sharp tongue. Somebody who's very manipulative as well, and it looks like you need to be watching your energy and your income. Okay, because I don't know how somebody's like also tied to you financially. Okay, hopefully it's not your child. You gotta go, you're too expensive. Mutable signs, end of retrograde messages. Please stop kicking me. For those of you that have been wondering if you should invest in, guys, this is going to be weird, but invest in your looks or changing your look and stuff like that, now is the time. For those of you that are wondering if you should invest in any sort of like career around your, like where you would be in the spotlight, or, you know, or maybe you have a makeup line or a skincare line or something like that, it would be really, now is the time to invest in that, okay? Wish fulfillment here. Okay. For some of you, you've been waiting to hear about a project and you haven't been hearing about it. I still don't think you will, but that's because there's something else coming in. Now, this project could be anything from, you know, maybe you ordered some cabinets and they didn't come in, and then you find them like 50% off elsewhere. This could also be like a job opportunity that you really thought you wanted and you don't hear back, and it's because there's something better elsewhere, okay? So just keep that in mind. For those of you that are waiting on an apology from an air sign, you will not be getting it. Mutable signs. Getting your energy back. Getting your energy back. Spending a lot more time alone, I will say, okay? But I feel like you're doing that because you're working on something. Whether that's bettering yourself or whether it's like a work situation, okay? And I do see you being invited to something, like some sort of gathering as well. End of retrograde messages for the mutables. Keep in mind, a manifestation that doesn't work out, okay, is in your best interest, guys. Honestly, like it's in your best interest. I like it. Some of you might have lost, a lot of you might decide to be like alone and celibate during this time as well. Like I said, I did see somebody coming in, but you know, that doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. And maybe you go through this period first before you meet that person. But I see a lot of people just going, I don't even want to bother, you know, having any sort of intimacy or being around, you know, the potential for intimacy, you know, because you're so focused. And again, your money looks so good. Like, what doesn't money fix, guys? Come on, let's be realistic. You know, even my son, granted my son has a Capricorn moon, but even my son says it all the time. He's like, Mom, there's there's nothing that money won't solve. And I said, I agree, sir. And he's like, if you want love, we can buy hookers. And I was like, wow, okay, that's a lot to take in from a 14-year-old, but okay, you're right. Right. Okay. It's saying the same thing, Mutable. Okay, so this situation where somebody just did not take you seriously or give you what you wanted, relationship wise, trust me, you're the one that got away. Okay, and they're going to keep trying to fix it or resolve it, but doesn't look like there much will happen there. End of retrograde messages. Something brand new and emotionally fulfilling will be happening. For those of you that have not been feeling well, you might start to feel better during this period of time as well. What is this? Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? Yeah, there's a lot of people in your energy that are going to want your attention. It just doesn't look like you're really moving forward with it. You're still getting rid of some like residual heartbreak. Working on your money. If you have been waiting on a court case, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Okay, if you're waiting to hear back about something, nothing. If somebody owes you money, I think they're going to ghost you. Or they're going to offer like a very little, and I don't see any sort of chance of a reconciliation ever, okay? At all whatsoever. Anything else for the Immutable? So I'm going to move on to the cardinal signs. No, nothing. Just healing, guys. Just healing. Looks like somebody got involved with the wrong person. Okay, so for the cardinal signs. End of retrograde messages for the cardinal signs. Oh boy, guys, let's try to get through this before the ducks come in. They're ready to be fed. That's why they come to the door. For the cardinal signs. Did I say cardinals? Yeah. Son of a bitch. More money. What is... Everybody's getting more money. This is fantastic. I don't hate it, guys. I don't hate it. All right, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Yes, Pickles, I hear you. You could meet the right circumstances, okay? Whether that's a new job, or whether you know, rub elbows with like some higher up, whether you meet somebody out in public that says, hey, you know, I need you to do this for me and here for this amount of money. It looks good. It looks very good, okay? Somebody's very emotionally distant, but it's for a good reason. For those of you that want to try to work out a situation with somebody who is looking like a page, so I wouldn't even go there. But if you want to work on that situation, it will come back around and you guys can have a restart, okay? After retrograde. I see some new business situation, okay? Be careful. For some of you, you're not going to recognize it as a good situation at first. If that makes sense, you're going to be like, ugh, like, you know, I got this job offer and like, it's fine. I guess it'll pay the bills. And it turns out to be much better, okay? Why is the Ten of Cups here for the cardinal signs? Yeah, it said the same thing. Don't turn down things just because it doesn't... Don't turn things down just because it doesn't look like a grand opportunity, okay? Right away. Take a really good look at it, because I think you should probably, you know, or you would find it like pretty good. For those of you that are involved in a court case, looks pretty messy, especially if it's a divorce. It won't be coming to an end anytime soon. For those of you that are looking to get into a relationship, I do see something coming your way. Heavy on the air sign. Be careful of somebody accusing you of, like, seducing somebody. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, whether it's in the workplace or, you know, something like that. It's a very strange message. I do see you coming out of pocket for something. This could be anything from an investment to a large expense at home, okay? Be careful about that. Your money will come back, but it is an expense. Could also be because of a health issue. Pickles, I literally will get to you in a minute. Cardinal signs. The number 9 is going to be relevant, guys, okay? For some sort of injustice. I really feel like it's for those that are in court, but it could even be just a karmic injustice. You know what it feels like, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but it feels like when you go to the doctors to get like some minor work done, and it turns out they screw up. For the cardinal signs, what else do they need to know for end of retrograde messages? I'm so done with retrograde. So if you are invited somewhere, you know, event, a gathering, anything like that, you're not going to hear from these people. It's almost like they ghost you for some reason. I'm not really sure what that's about. And you're going to probably need to move on from that social group. I hear you. This is ridiculous, cardinal signs. I'm going to owe you guys a bonus. Okay, now is not the time to move. If you've been considering moving, I would hesitate. I would wait. Even though retrograde is over, I would really wait. I would really rethink that. Yeah, it would cause some sort of imbalance in your life. I'm not really sure what that's about. Nobody's going to be reconciling after a retrograde, it looks like. Or if you do, it wouldn't last. Definitely feeling better about yourself once you block somebody, okay? This could be anything from a lover to looks like a lover, but take it as it resonates. Could be a family member for all I know. Somebody will still be watching you. Somebody that wronged you will still be watching you. This could be somebody that you had intimate relations with. Somebody that couldn't decide between you and someone else. Why is the Fool here for the cardinal signs? For those of you that have been struggling emotionally about a situation that came to an end, you're going to be kicking that. I think it's just the Mercury retrograde creates so many like emotions in people to try to like fix you, to try to help you fix yourself. And I see, you know, the end of retrograde is going to be very healthy for you. Emotional stability is what I'm seeing. For the cardinal signs, I'm going to just pick a couple more and end this because of this. But I will do something special for the cardinal signs since she's acting obnoxious out there. Like I said, I would not move, guys, at this time if that's what you've been considering. You need to take care of a few things first, it's saying. It is very possible somebody needs a new therapist. So if you have a therapist you've been unsure about, I would get rid of them and look for a new one. Okay, guys, that's that. And hopefully you don't all hate me for my ducks.